Hey there guys, and welcome to this week's episode of Speak Out, Stand Strong. I hope all you guys are having a good week so far. So I ended up taking off last week because it was my spring break, and last Monday I was just like, I'm gonna sleep all day and play video games instead of doing video. So, yeah. So I figured, I haven't taken a break yet, so why not take one off for spring break? So, but now I'm back, and instead of doing like just a video on like one specific topic, I'm gonna cover a few of them because a bunch of stuff has been happening in the equal rights movement for LGBT people. So I'm just gonna kind of hit on a couple of the big events that have happened recently in the past week or two, and go from there. So yeah. So, first one I want to talk about is really cool. The first, Republican senator, congressperson, whatever, has actually, come forward as in favor of gay marriage, which is really cool because, there isn't a huge amount of support for it in the Republican, I'm not going to say party because, I do know Republicans who are supportive of it, but, senators and congresspeople and that stuff, there isn't really a whole lot of, even if there's support for it, it's just kind of quiet support. It's not someone saying, yes, they should be equal kind of thing. So it's, what's his name? I just saw it. Yeah, I'm just going to put his name right. Oh, it's right here. Because I don't remember it right now, but I will when I go look it up. So, but it's this guy over here. His son came out to him as gay, and he's kind of like, well, I don't love you any less. You're still my son, and, now I want you to have the same opportunities that your siblings have, even though they're all straight. So, that's pretty cool. That's kind of, like what I do with, me being out and stuff. It's, I'm out, so, all the people who know me, they know me, and it's just, I'm not any different from anyone else. I just want to have the right to marry whoever I end up marrying. I'm a person. So, that's kind of why I'm so open about being out. But, I think it's really cool that it's kind of, people can see that it's, more often that LGBT people aren't really any different from the non-LGBT people. Other than the fact that they're not attracted to the same, or they're attracted to different genders than the norm, or they identify with a gender different than the biological sex they were born with, or any of the other umbrella things that I don't remember because there's a lot of them. But, yeah, so that's pretty cool. Another one is, Hillary Clinton has come, she was in favor of it before, but she's, come out and said, yeah, this needs to happen. So, that's pretty cool. It does mean that the rumors that she's a closet lesbian, they're all coming back, and it's just, really? You're really gonna... Okay, whatever. It's not like it's a huge deal if she is, because, we've finally elected the first gay congresswoman, so... Hillary Clinton being a lesbian isn't a huge deal. We're all kind of like, eh. I get that these conservatives are trying to stir up stuff, but it's nope, nobody. It's not a big deal. Don't care anymore. Moving on. But, so, that's pretty cool that she's open and saying, yeah, this needs to happen. So, that's pretty cool. I believe it's this week. Yeah, I think it's this week. Prop 8 and DOMA, the Prop 8 and DOMA cases are being heard in the Supreme Court. So hopefully we'll see how that goes. One would think that it'd be pretty obvious, but you never really know until the decision's actually made. So hopefully that will go pretty well. I know some people are saying, one worry with that is that, if they're ruled unconstitutional, will churches have to marry LGBT people? Because, the infringing upon religious liberty and equal rights for marriage and things. So, you know, like how any, like if DOMA and Prop 8 get overturned, like how they end up wording the decision is going to be a huge factor, because, you know, that's kind of the difference between, yes, every church has to marry someone whether they want to or not, or churches can go, yeah, I don't want to marry you, but the federal government can go, okay, yeah, we'll marry you no matter what, you know, like making it an option kind of thing for churches, so, and other religious institutes, because there are more than Christians in the United States. Yeah. But, so, that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. And speaking of churches, this just made me laugh, like, so bad. My dad comes running in, telling me about this, and I'm just like, I just sat there laughing for a while. It's great. But, Westboro Baptist Church now has a new neighbor across the street. It's a planning piece, I believe. If I have that wrong, I will fix it over here. If there's nothing over here, then it is planning piece. But they bought the house across from the Westboro Baptist Church, and it's now painted rainbow. And it's just like, that is genius. That is absolute genius. So it's just like to have an organization that's promoting equal rights and peace and all this stuff, and have it painted rainbow across from like the most the group that's probably like one of the most vocal opponents of equal marriage and equal rights and all that stuff. So I laughed and I laughed, and it makes me so happy just thinking about it. I think it's so funny. But yeah, it's like they're not really doing anything. It's just Rainbow House right there, just there. Oh my god, that is such a genius idea. Love it. Yeah, and it's like they're not doing anything bad. They're not carrying signs that are like, you know, God hates WBC or whatever. You know, they're just there in rainbow. Love it. Yeah, so there's been a lot of stuff going on with that. And then there's obviously other news stories, but those are the main. I mainly get LGBT news, so that tends to be what I talk about. But yeah, that's a sentence. That tends to be what I talk about. Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's Monday. So, yeah. Hopefully I will talk about, yeah, so, yeah, there's definitely gotta be other things going on in the world, but I don't always know about them as much. I really need to balance out my Twitter. Honestly, that's where I get most of my news. It's like I follow a lot of LGBT news things on Twitter, and then they post headlines, and it's like, oh hey, that's cool. I'm gonna read about that. All that stuff, and I really need to get more normal news too. More like that goes everywhere instead of just focusing on one topic. But yeah, so a lot of stuff's been going on. Hopefully, we'll find out about the Supreme Court cases soon and all that stuff. Also, hopefully Lincoln comes in for my dad for his birthday, except I'm not about that. So yeah, I hope all you guys have a fantastic rest of the week. If you guys want to leave me comments on any of the things I talked about, feel free. I'm going to link some of the articles to all of them in the description, so you can go look at them yourselves if you want. And I've got Facebook, Twitter, email, my other channel, also down in the description. If you want to like, follow, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Cool. Awesome. If not, then whatever. It's your life. You do what you want. I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm not going to say I will hate you forever if you don't like my Twitter. Those don't go together. If you don't follow my Twitter, that's the one. Okay. Yeah. And on that note, My name's Renee Diaz. I make these videos every Monday, and I will see all you lovely YouTubers next week. Peace.